Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Whoop. Is he here? Is he just being weird in the background? Why is it not coming down? Aha! Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you, apparently sans Hawaiian shirt because it's been one of those mornings, with Nevermind the Furthermore. That's right. WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. Today's one of those days, friends, where things just aren't going right. So while I am dealing with the shenanigans that I am indeed dealing with, let's talk a little bit about our sponsors. It is not Shasta. Although Shasta, if you want to sponsor me, reach out because it would be much appreciated. No, we are made possible largely by a generous funding from IndieCD.org. Yes, friends, IndieCD.org, where we could pop a couple cold ones, which in my case are diet caffeine-free soda pops, and have ourselves a little morning ASMR there for you. Anyway, have ourselves a wonderful place to be hosted online without any, you hear me? Any fear of being deplatformed by Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk rat or our own Jeff Bezos. I don't know why Bezos would deplatform me, but it could happen. I hope not, because I sell my books through Amazon. But that all being said, whoops, I have a new button. Before we get into anything, I have a button from a gift from Alec Creations. Can I get it to zoom in? It says radiate positivity. I don't know if I can get to zoom in and be clear right now. It's getting too much on my face. Hold on. Come on. If I do this, maybe? Come on. Yes. Well. I have a new button that's going on fast. So, with all that said, you guys know that we are made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear. You may hear chaos in the background. That's okay. Let me explain what's going on. tomorrow is big item pickup day in the lovely burg that I live in, which means anytime you want to throw busted furniture, uh, the carefully bagged and tagged remains of Shoggoth hunters who came after your secretary's spawn for, totally unsanctioned purposes. The remains of the husks of said spawn, when they're in there, well, we have to molt, period. Shoggoths molt. It makes a big mess. Anyway, when you're doing any and all of that, or just furniture that decided to step up and desperately needed to get knocked down, something on my desk is growling. Oh well. You have to throw out on big stuff day. So a lot of my accountability is going to feed right into the insanity that has been prepping for large item pickup day. It seems to have vacuum sealed on. There we go. Anyhow, I am having one of those days where everything I touch goes bonkers. And we're going to deal with whatever happens next very quickly. Excuse me. Well, it's technically orange and cream. But the only way to do that is by being adaptable. We're going to talk a bit about adaptability and, how spread are you? Because I've had some people ask some questions. And one thing is, can an author hop genres? And instead of me simply saying, well, I do a lot of things across a lot of genres with limited success, I'm going to launch that one to my established and brilliant audience to answer the age-old question. So, as I've asked many a times, what do you think on that subject? Now, while I wait for that to tabulate, and I'll go through the greetings and stuff, because I'm watching the comment ticker tick away merrily, I'm going to ask you guys to like, share, and subscribe to The Insanity, which is Nevermind the Furthermore, and most of my productions, because a whole lot more is coming, both here and the Historical Fencing Guild, because I have been motivated. And really, there are a few things as terrifying as a motivated individual. Now, I do actually have to put out one other major notice that I just got informed of. Today is Luke Stone's birthday. So, guys, as it is Luke Stone's birthday, why don't you do what he really wants you to do for his birthday and hop over to, I know it's around here somewhere. Yes. fundmycomic.com. Look through the comic books and back somebody getting started, possibly and preferably the hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the role-playing game. And there is a 20% code. I don't know if it's still working right now due to a technical error, but if it is, it's beta 2023. And if not, well, that's on Luke. But what he wants for his birthday is his site to succeed, being a place where people can get can crowdfund, again, without worries of shadow bans and whatever. It's small right now, but it is growing, and it's exciting. Even if you don't agree with some of Luke's politics, which many people don't, the mission of providing a let's be honest, I don't agree with a lot of Luke's politics, but I love him anyway. I can do that. The mission of providing a quality place where anyone can crowdfund their comic without having to worry about their First Amendment stuff being suppressed for one reason or another. Because, guys, especially in America, we have this kind of binary where one ideology is in charge, then the other, and it kind of swings back and forth. It can swing back and forth and nail anybody. So I really support folks who are trying to step out of their own comfortable echo chamber to do something that's right for everybody. So that's what he's trying to do. So that's what we have. Now, it is Friday, folks. Happy 43rd to Luke Stone. It is Friday. And I want you guys to have a very active, engaging weekend this weekend. I will be having a very active weekend because as soon as we get a bunch of the stuff out of the way, I get to rearrange the stuff that's in the way. And I get to go to the doctor today by myself, which I've not done in a very, very long time. So, that's, I mean, it's not a fun outing to have to go by myself toward, but it is exciting that I'm in a condition where that is now an option. So, since I've spent a bunch of this week setting stuff up, Mandy's going to do a bunch of stuff whilst I am out merrily doing that. And any bangs, curses, or things you hear that aren't me will be her merrily rending furniture or something like that. It's one of those days. But what I'm excited about, aside from finding out if you guys are comfortable hopping genres, because that's always a fascinating subject, what you guys are doing for yourselves this weekend to be creative. As I get time after this, I'm working on the setup and prep for all my armoring and fighting stuff because, interestingly, I make my most money through the Historical Fencing Guild related items through my Patreon over there and the fight manuals. That is a niche I find most profitable. My fiction and gaming does well when I go to conventions and special events, but does not sell well online as a passive income stream. So I want to spend some time both supporting the people who financially support me and getting back into that as my health has been continually improving due to lots of hard work. So that's all coming down the pipe and stuff I am dealing with. I also will be doing some more pre-recorded materials, both on that channel and this channel of very different subject matter. So that's stuff you guys get to look forward to. If my schedule is adjusted by anything that has to happen, I will let you know. My alien is upside down. But I also am running a little special today because in my hurry, I didn't get my morning meds. So I will not be in the period of my ADD med working very effectively till probably halfway through to even the end of this program. There was an incident where the cats decided to open up the cat bag themselves this morning and a few other disasters that required some immediate attention, and that delayed me. So if I seem a little more bubbly or interesting, now you know why. And I talk about this freely because we need to get past the stigma of taking medication for injuries. Physical illness, mental illness in and of itself is not a sin. It is not a moral defect. It is something that needs to be treated and needs to be just understood. Not just oh, this is a special thing. No, but it needs to at least be understood as a thing. And, people given the room to deal with it. Now, if you have a mental illness and you're not dealing with it, that is problematic. If you have a physical ailment and you're not dealing with it, that is problematic. But the existence of these are not. And I find that people get on that problematic. So we're going to work on that. Well, at least work on talking about it. That's why I'm wide open about what I do. So, it is Friday. There are only 2 more weeks till my beloved rock and roll art goddess is no longer having to work for the school year. And hopefully we can get her on. I may have some more guests in the future, both on this show and the next show. But for details on the Historical Fencing Guild, you'll just need to go over to the Historical Fencing Guild YouTube channel at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and ask there. In other news that I'm excited about, Babylon 5 will be getting an animated series. There aren't words for how happy I am about this. I am just hoping that it is released to DVD or Blu-ray or some tangible media that I can get my sticky little, vaguely gnomish, allegedly cryptid fingers on. and I can then keep and watch and love forever and possibly name George. But let's get into an ad briefly, and then we will deep dive your comments to find out what you've got to say. I know I've been running Joe's commercial a lot, but frankly, Joe has paid me a lot of money to help keep the channel going, and he didn't ask for the ads, but you know what? I'm going to run them anyway.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with Behind the Code, Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on the Independent Creator Directory pages. On this show, you'll be able to watch me go through and update the Independent Creator Directory website with new features or new members depending on what we have going on that week. Again, that's Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch on the Independent Creator Directory page. Joe Bachman again with The Burning is Love on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, also on the Independent Creator Directory Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch pages. To find out more about the Independent Creator Directory, visit indiecd.org to find other great authors, artists, game designers, and live streamers. On this stream, you'll get to watch me go through and do various word burning projects that I put on theburningislove.com. I look forward to seeing you guys there and hope you have a great day.
Yes, I hope you're having a great day, everyone. And we are once again, Brad. Look at this, never before modeled Hawaiian shirt, and it matches the brown. It's got a little bit of Scooby-Doo energy. This one is a much fought over one in the house, and I am totally okay with it. Mwaha! Now that I've done that, let's get into the chat. Yes, the chat. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. First through the door, according to this, at 9:37 is my lady, Dawn Dulas. Good morning, Dawn. Busy, busy, busy day. Since yesterday was a bust. Mine was insane. I'm sorry yesterday was a bust, but I hope you can make up for it. Mr. Pennington, hold that. Hey, Dawn. Good morning, ladies. Hey, Witzman dude. Yesterday was a bust. Inside jokes. Folks, move along. Move along. That's not the joke you're looking for. Morning, Donna and Carl. Accountability. No writing done. But I thought about it. Sometimes that's accountability. Because if you're sitting and you're actively actually thinking about what you'd write, if you could, but you can't currently, a lot of times that means progress. Well, I mean, I didn't mean to make a pun, but if I can, I'll put it on the rack for future references. Oh my. I'm glad somebody's got some bounce to their step this Friday morning. Get 15% off of any Lulu book with code GREEN15 today. That counts for Donna's books. Awesome. Lamau, Dawn. Oh, Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo for the folks who are celebrating that. Happy Revenge of the Sith Day for those who are celebrating that. I did plan some shenanigans, but shenanigans were unfortunately derailed. Groans at both of you. But is it a good groan or a bad groan? Okay, I'll can it. Did you know that the Indie Creator Directory has a social aspect for its members now? If you're a creator, join indiecd.org for more info. I am technically signed up. I completely bungled it, and then had to fix it because Joe is a god amongst men, wherein I successfully mistyped my own password while setting it up twice because I was using my phone and I am a yutz. Sorry, I didn't mean to set up Dawn off so early. I'll save it for the Cinco de Mayo room later. Ha! I will be very busy over the course of this evening because I will be doing things all day. Then my shows, then more things late into the night. And if that's not clear, it holds in naughty comment. Ow, 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 ow! Serves you right. Social.indcd.org for social media side of indcd.org. I will be living there just as soon as my meds kick enough to do things like that. But I have found that people do tend to enjoy the absolute mania of the unfiltered, uncontained Nick, which is one of the dangers of having a condition that is more socially favored when you are on the positive side of dealing with it. But, hey, Rich, I was actually motivated to write, but it was on the next book and not the one I need to finish. I am right there with you. I have at least one short story I have to knock out, and then I can get the terrors out. Then I need to edit the Microlight RPG and get that out. Yeah. Basically, as soon as I'm done with some practical lawn stuff, I have this window of time where I get to hammer in some writing, and then I'm into Historical Fencing Guild because I have a bunch of videos to shoot. I have a lot coming at me right now. Glad this isn't the green room. Hey, Rich. Morning, Carl. Donna, Dawn. Everybody else by the time Nick reads this. Yeah. Hi, Rich. Please throw the link to your GoFundMe to help you keep your lights on, because I want to keep promoting that as well. Joby, Rich, and Carl are Rise Social Indie, just so you know before you join. More ha 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 ha. Good morning. Morning, Alec. I don't know if you were here, but your hat now resides only a mere inch or so away from Elvira. So there you go. The Fez of Power is indeed growing. And each pin has a story attached to it or special meaning. In this case, these two are kind of tag teamed together. But for reasons I don't always have to tell you, I get to keep some secrets. I mean, my gosh, I might lose all my mystery. Imagine a plain, clearly defined, easy to understand Nick Tockert. That's a horrific thought. Hey, Alex. What? You see, I'm a cryptic. Cryptic? Certainly, I had mysteries. I am a cryptic. Cryptid? I don't know what you're talking about. No. Hi, Alec. Hey. Holy, that yell caught me off guard. It happens. Nick, your poor wife in the other room. Oh, no. She really does not want me attempting to clean and work on things right now in my current mental state. LOL. Just in general, your poor wife. Hang on. I'll mute it for just a second. Here we go. I told her. The pin, yes, it is where I told you it would go. On the Fez of Power. Whoop, there it is. Thank you. I appreciate the gifts I get. Whether it's morning holler or picking up glass from light bulbs. Yes, and I had to pull glass out of my foot today, hence part of the reason why I was so out of it. Good morning, friends. Good morning, Kelly Carlisle. I have to go as I have teleconference at 10:15 regarding some book business. Yes. I just want to stay safe, have a great day, stay collected, stay creative. I'll try to keep us collective. And remember, Kelly Carlisle is the one who wrote the amazing, I can't wait for the next version my bedstand book, The Rembrandt Stratagem, which is being investigated to become an audiobook. Oh my. I'm so excited. Wow, my hands are all active today. It's one of those days. We're gonna get some stuff done. It's gonna be a good one. Alrighty then. Hey, Kelly. Oh yeah, that's right. The Puff on Shoggoths is pretty good, and they're on the list. However, these ones have special registry due to some situations I have with Special Task Force Unicorn, because everyone knows there's no such thing as unicorns. Although I hope no one is ever stricken again. To those who know, they know, and the rest should look up Larry Correa. Now, hey Kelly, so a normal day for you, right? Just about. I had like I said, feline chaos, mild explosions, glass in places it was never meant to be. The bottom of my foot. Don't be too crazy. I'll give you a hint. Breakfast is contained in here in part because Stuart decided to tap dance in my oatmeal. Alex says, you people are bonkers, but let me tell you, the best people are. I will save you years of growth and development, my dear, dear friend Alec. If you accept your weirdness earlier in life, and then you find a tribe of equivalent weirdos, life is so much more enjoyable. It took me a long time to find the right tribe of weirdos, because I am as an artist, I travel in all social circles, and I have been in quite odd places, and I found everyone's a little weird. The trick is to find the ones who don't look down their nose too much at the other ones. That's a good start. Yes. Next question. Hi, Johnny. Oh, Johnny's cranking out amazing art. Do a book. Do an art. You know what, Johnny? Do an art book and put it up. Do, the pinups of your proper name. I know it. I'm just not going to butcher it, especially today because, wow, am I off the rails. But, yes. Get your stuff financially out so that you can get some money. It should be all doable online. And you should be able to get some bank because you're too good of an artist not to be making serious bank on commissions and books. And if you have a story in you, a story. And given some of the stuff you've told me, you have stories in that brilliant and twisted mind of yours. Let them loose upon the world to sow chaos. That is what you do. It's all about being what you run. Hey, John. Alex says you could fight God or become him when motivated. You and Johnny are going to get along just fine. Yo, Carl. No, I work for the boss whenever possible. That way I can say the buck stops there and not have to handle it. But I'm an odd case. Unless they're one trick pony, then yes. Folks can work across genres, especially when okay, I realize you're answering the question asked at the beginning of the show. Thank you for staying on point. When you realize there are a few stories out there that are solidly one genre. Yeah, many stories can switch genre. I would rather have people feel, I'm big on not regretting. And I very often regret the things I didn't do more than the things I do. So when it's something like that, give it a shot if you're tempted. If it tanks, oh no, you gave it a shot. It tanked. These things happen. Carl responds, I write nonfiction plus fiction in the sci-fi, comedy, creepy, and espionage genres. I've had good comments on all of them. Also, I've wrote some scientific papers. Groovy. Well, yeah. Given your background, you should. I'm I bought a book, and I wish this were a joke. I bought a book from Carl on improving your memory. And as soon as I can remember where I put it, I'll read it. Okay. Hey, Johnny. Bom dia, Johnny. Hey, greetings. Bom dia, Rich. Donna does different genres, too. Oh, gosh. Alex. Oh, my. Wait, you're going to have squirrel moments while doing the show. By the way, good morning, Hot. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'll run your old ad just because I'm in the mood to hear the tune. I still have to tweak your newer ad a little bit. It's still quite long, but it's a good if I have to go to the bathroom ad.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
No, I totally wasn't getting down to the smoothest ad in independent creations. But, yep, you'll see. I took my meds this morning. Good on you. Didn't forget today. Then took a shower for once. Keep it up, Alec. Self-care is so important. You're really yes, just beaming. I am very happy about the pin. I love when that it lets me radiate more positivity. Only incinerated a few small communities, but they were on along 41, so no one will notice they're gone. Whoa. Dang it. Hello. Used to get in trouble for the Bobby voice. Now, why is my comments doing this? Because there's a comment dump. So we'll fix that. Those of you who don't know StreamYard, when a bunch of comments hit at the same time, makes a comment dump. And they go. Now, be sure to like this video wherever you are and share it so other people can get on, because I want to promote things. But, and promote, especially what you're doing. ADD is not to be shamed. It's more of an adjustment where we all must have to understand what is needed to stay focused and find what helps for you. Unfortunately, I am very, very audible. So I tend to, when I'm by myself, narrate what I'm doing and talk to myself so that I can process what I'm doing. And I tend to absolutely blast music when I'm trying to get something done, because it gives me a rhythm and it keeps it gives me the rhythm. You find the right groove for the situation and you can get a lot of things done. But YouTube's lovely, thou shalt not have music lest we sue you, which I understand. Musicians are artists too, and artists need to be credited for their work and all that. But boy, is it bothersome to have to talk in relative silence when I know if I had just a little background beat like that. We'll get a little Gloria Estefan. Today feels a little salsa-y, you know what I mean? Get a little spice going. So you gotta get the Fat Guy Happy Dance going. But hey, Joe, Bachman rules. Bachman does rule. He is utterly amazing. Morning, Donna. We got greetings. Everybody greets each other. And don't forget to sorry, I saw a comment and it tried. I have rails. I am the force. The force is with me. Okay. I love that everybody gets to greet each other in the mornings and feel that sense of community. It's really important. Well, Don says, love to have the balance, but support is always nice. It has a nice hook, right? Accountability. Almost finished with page 35 of Primetime Saturday Night. I may not render it until May Sunday, got to keep things moving for a Saturday show. I got you. And GoFundMe.com/F/Asplund housing situation. We also have to find a way to make adjustments that you don't keep ending up here. We got to find a long-term solution, like getting your books out so you can get some passive income. Accountability. I will try not to rant long on Saturday since I got this issue done, but the RPG is finished and the start issue the RPG finished and start issue 8 of Amazonia. Kick it! Kick the tires and light the fires, my friend. That's what we want to see. Okay, this isn't good. I can't find my notebook with my stuff in it. Not good, not good, not good. Listening, engage while I destroy the house. Breathe. Breathe. Don't cycle. Spin up. I'm sure you'll find it. You just gotta. Also, if it's something you lose, and I have neither my phone nor my keys with me, the tile apps are amazing. Oh no, good luck. I hope it isn't the Imperial cloning station. Dawn, don't destroy the house, just mildly dishevel it. You need the 4 walls and the roof intact. Frank's just groaned on that pun. Well, Frank's groans about everything. Anybody who has to work with Myers would have to suffer that. Oh yeah, I went there. No such thing. Don't let the unicorn in my kitchen hear you say, oh, Donna. Sometimes I make book recommendations to people who can enjoy them. And I really, really recommend the audiobooks of these. Look up the Monster Hunters International series. The first one is great, but they get so much better. Because as cool as the main character in that is, there is a side character who, well, there are a couple actually, but there's one that will definitely catch your attention. And without spoilers counting, his name is Earl Harbinger. And Earl Harbinger is just the kind of character you want in your life. Just trust me on that. He lost his Shape Up Your Memory book available on Lulu.com with that sales coupon. Yes, I did. I'm sure my wife knows where it is because she has my memory as well as hers. Although I'm worried I'm corrupting her files. That was a glowing review. Well, yes. No, I haven't lost it. I've misplaced it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, ish. But yes, I will need that now. See if I can read it and use it, I will be in better shape. I love blasting music. Oh, it gives you motivation and happy chemicals. You know, there's nothing wrong with chasing the dopamine. And if it lets you tell a story or create art or do both. Now, one thing I want to talk about, Alex Creations right there. Alex Creations is experimenting with live streaming, but they haven't got their mic set up to speak yet. I will suggest to you, you can get a free StreamYard account. It will have the little ducky in the corner, but StreamYard will completely revolutionize how you live stream. It really will. It's just the most amazing service. It's enough that I pay. Well, actually, Joe Bachman pays to be able to do what we do. And I want to get, because you have a lot of personality. Alec needs to become at least a ping tuber, if not a proper VTuber. The other service you can look into is a thing called OBS. And the person you want to talk to about OBS is Carl Witzman. Carl Witzman is the reigning master of OBS. I know not, and I have not meddled in that system, but I have heard amazing things. Grey Wolf Graphics. Hey, Grey Wolf, what are you putting out right now? And Johnny Be Good. Oh no, that's Johnny Be Good, not Joey Be Good. Because I didn't think I saw Joe come through. I hope he's doing okay. Did you find your notebook? No. There's an example of friendship and imagination. I started looking around my office for Don's pictures. I was doing the same thing. I was walking through the mental 3D render of my house. Nick, your wife has the brain cell, not you. Yes. Yes, she does. Frank's even though the true main character is kept in the background until they actually put him in the spotlight in Nemesis. Oh, even though it's the true main Frank's is the main character. Frank's is good, but he's not Earl. Oh, you use OBS. Cool, then you two should swap. Still getting it working. Well, when you get it working and get stuff going, I'll have you on. I'll set up one of my Saturday draw shows or something like that. Hey, I know not OBS. It kind of terrifies me. Still working on my Renfield Book 2 project. Awesome! It should get pressed because anytime one version of an open public domain character is let loose, another more versions get popped up and people love them. Now, I did not get caught at the half-hour mark for a commercial, I don't think. Earl is a good sidekick. Earl Harbinger is a good sidekick, Richard. As we can see, Richie the Viking has gone into the woad again. Is clearly not thinking clearly, but that's okay. We love you anyway, Rich. And it's not that I identify with Earl, because I don't. I like Earl. I mildly identify with Milo when I have a chance. But, and the people who know. The people who don't really should. But Earl is a good sidekick. I'm going to run an ad because I need to recover from the phrase Earl is a good sidekick. And who needs an ad? Pop, pop, pop. Who needs an ad? Donna needs an ad. I'm going to run her ad.
Hey there, everyone. This is Donna Carlene. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Did you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series? Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except to Dixie with his country music. But Rocker Carly can adjust, can't she?
There's so much awesomeness going on right now because I was thinking, I love the very distinct imagery of Donald's book covers. I don't know who did them, though. If only there was somebody who did covers like that, who you could pay a reasonable rate to design a cover for you. Let's see. Grey Wolf says, because of that stupid Renfield movie, I've had to change the title to The Vampire Squad Renfield Book 2. Understood, but it's such a good... I look forward to your book. I also really am a bit of a Nick Cage fan because he's always fun. And there's this crazy idea that movies and entertainment should be fun. You know, I think my favorite genres of film involve things like heists. I like a good heist movie. And bad guys making a satisfying thump when they hit the ground. Was it Wednesday night? I believe it was Wednesday night, we watched a delightful Indian movie from like India called Dubang 3. Oh my gosh, it was the super cop movie I needed in my life. I want to say it's on Prime as one you can watch. Just watch it. It's so good. Anyway, a guy named Evox. I'm going to be careful before I accidentally summon some unpronounceable sulfur spewing slime bag again. Has a whole masterclass on YouTube about OBS. It's the best I've seen. I may have to watch it. All Donna's books are 15% off with Green 15. What is OBS? That is a great question. I have made one of the cardinal sins. I have used a acronym without defining it. Carl, Open Broadcast System. Like StreamYard, but more powerful. Powerful. I can speak the English language. Looking at my latest Hunter's Ridge book, Known Strangers. Oh, look for my latest Hunter's Ridge book, Known Strangers, at www.lulu.com/Donna Carlene. Known Strangers, paperback, and a bunch of other stuff. OBS is a much more crunchy streaming application. And that is probably a great thing I will want to look into at a point where my life is slightly more stabilized. But what I did is I got excited and I got too many focuses going at once. So I have to start knocking things off so that I can get my juggling numbers back down. I have too many projects in the works, and too many of them are too important for me to start a new training regimen. But things are coming. Good things are coming. Yes, OBS is more difficult to learn, but worth it. And like I said, it's on my to-do list, but while I'm covered under StreamYard, I might as well live here and keep putting out content to support you guys. See, right now I'm dealing with the difficulty of getting PDFs to convert back out and fighting my ancient and most arcane nemesis, formatting. Even more than spelling and word order, because guess what my brain thinks in proper Yoda. Formatting is always a challenge for me because I have so many books and things that I need to put out, but I have to get them formatted to be approved for Amazon, and it is always a pain. You need to offer a local community a class at a local community college on streaming. I wish we had more of those. I wish we had more learning annexes where people could take adult ed courses without it being a big deal. I mean, if I want education, if I were to say I need to do stuff, all I have to do is go 45 minutes south. I could get all the education I want more likely than not, but I'd have to deal with the enormity that is Purdue campus. And I already have a bachelor's, and I'm quite content with my very fat little bachelor's. It's a very shallow, very wide bachelor's. In that it's a Bachelor of Liberal Studies, BLS, with a triple primary focus in English, Business, and History, and a double secondary focus in Psych and Soc. And the credits are probably very, very old, so I couldn't do anything like that. Yep. But open broadcaster, yes, and totally free. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, OBS is more difficult to learn. I need to do that. I had a comment dump, so my comments got around. You want quick and easy to get in the pool, then StreamYard is about the best thing. OBS, if you want finer control, and they can be used in tandem. Open Broadcaster Service, yes, and totally free. Okay, that's one I downloaded. OBS Project. Yep, Purdue. I do love Purdue, though. Yep, Carl Witzman, that's the one I downloaded. OBS is a great tool to play with when you need a powerful system, but you need a more powerful system for using it to its fullest, or you want to use in tandem with something else. I don't quite have enough beans on the all-in-one I'm using as my primary. I have the new one that Carl sent me, but that one will have special use in the near future. That, or we'll switch some things around. I'm plotting things. Let's see. Cool, great. Don't expect to learn everything at once. Just try it here and there. Take your time. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning, Blue Teddy. How are you doing, darling? I love that I have so many and such diverse creatives on this stream, because the fact that we have very experienced authors, and we have artists, and we have comic book guys and stuff. Nick, that is a gif of Stitch that is laughing maniacally. What is a gif of Stitch laughing maniacally? I mean, I know a gif of Stitch laughing maniacally. But I'm not sure why. What brought up Stitch laughing maniacally? But yeah, we are producing and new comments. Oh, I'm good. Very slow morning because my kitties were cuddly and I didn't want to get up. See, we came for their safety and ours. Oh, that's you. Okay. I buried my phone under the materials I was selling, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, I love kitties. I miss sleeping with my cats, but because I have to have a breathing machine and it has different straps and dangly cords and things, I really can't have a cat in my bedroom. I'm not supposed to have cats at all. The doctors are like, no, you're allergic to everything. And I'm like, but they make life worth living. Go away. So yes, thank you. Enjoy. Hey, Blue Teddy, perfectly understandable. And yeah, so there's no worries. I want you to have fun. Do you have any new projects? How is the comic book going? The webcomic going, Blue Teddy? And when can folks buy like a trade paperback style binding of it? He said, totally looking at the window. And yes, I try to keep my window closed to avoid the squirrel situation. But yeah, let me know how that's going. And we also have to get Alec on. Is it? I think it's completely understandable if you are cuddling up with cats. I mean, in your case, it may be cat girls, but that's fine too. I just wonder when our allergy inducers will start clamoring for their lunch. Probably in about 7 minutes. They usually are eerily on point for the we want their stuff. Oh, the webcomic is going well. Some announcements coming, but for that you'll have to bug Crow. I smell some tea just begging to be spilled. Oh, you know I love me some good little positive gossip. So folks will have to go bug Crow about that. Bothersome. Delightful, but bothersome. Well, folks, it looks like everybody has settled down. I'm not seeing a lot of comments. So I'm going to run that. And yes, that's where you put in the link, tapis.io/series, smoke and mirrors/info. Oh, different Crow, darling. Different Crow. LOL. Good call, Johnny. See, I tell people that Johnny is one of the best people on the planet, and nobody wants to believe me. You know, one can have an excess of personality and still be a good person. Hi, Grant. I am so looking forward to Monday because Monday, well, wow, that feels so weird. I'm looking forward to Monday. But Monday night at 8 p.m., I assume Eastern, I will be a guest on Grant's drawing program. And we will have to see how well we can get the screens to share and stuff, because I don't know if it's a simul draw thing or if we're doing a draw fee kind of past the canvas routine, but I'm excited to find out. And hey, Grant, just in case, everyone have a great day. Don, hope you find your notebook. Everyone write or draw happy today. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. And Grant is greeting everyone. And you know what? I have a Beowulf ad. So I'm going to run the Beowulf ad for Grant since he's coming in. And we have a few minutes left.
Hazel always knew there was something special about her cat Mooney, but she's still shocked when Mooney opens his mouth to tell her he's just had a vision. An ancient evil has awoken after centuries of sleep, and only one man can stop it, the legendary warrior Beowulf. Unfortunately, it's been over 1,000 years since he slayed a dragon, and he's been reincarnated as this guy. His name is Victor, and he's more unemployed millennial slacker than mighty warrior.
Pick too short a commercial. But let's see the comments. Oh, I believe you. Johnny is a cinnamon roll under the fangs. Oh, God, that's beautiful. Time to do some work stuff, dang it. Well, you do what you got to do. Not good, just trying to be good. Not trying to be good. Oh, not trying to be good. Just a whole. Works fine. You do what you got to do, Johnny. I respect you. See you later. Hopefully my new headphones and pop filter will be here today. That would be wonderful because we need to get more people broadcasting and on different programs. Now, in the near future, I will be reaching out both to guilty types for, so this applies more to Richie than anybody else, but for the Historical Fencing Guild to talk about their journeys that brought them to sword play. But I also want to reach out to the different artists and authors who create stuff and maybe do some more panel programs if that's something interesting. I live out of spite, maybe 3 hours of sleep, and then cosmic brownies. We around here are hashtag fueled by spite. And there's nothing wrong with being spiteful to get things done. I see yours there. Do you have the pop filter connected? Honestly, I have no idea what a pop filter is. I got this rig, and you can see it. It's by a company called Fifine, and it has the different mutes and stuff. And I just set it up as best as I've seen because this was something I bought. This is actually the old setup that Luke Stone used to use. I got a wonderful deal from Luke to buy his old mic and this thing, which I assume is the pop filter. And it all came in one package. And my lovely tablet, which allows me to do stuff. Oh, it's the round thing you just moved. Okay. Then yes. How do I have it connected? Okay. Let me see if I can. My pop filter comes. Give me a second, because I love answering questions. I'll take my whole setup apart online if I have to. Has this lovely little vice dude. Whew, I'm going to pay for doing that much sublimation. And it just clips on. I can't really get you a good angle, but this is, let me show you. This is squared off. So the square stock of the lower support gets viced right in there. And I will have to get that back on. It just screws back on. Just back on there. And stays up. Now, it's funny because I have a swing boom where I can actually run my cell phone. I could have my cell phone up here, and theoretically I could try to watch my comments on that, but it would just be another screen to distract me. So that's how I do that. To answer the question that people will have, the duct tape. This part of my mic likes to spin, and it doesn't really tighten where it needs to. So I just put a little bit of, actually, I think this. Let me check something. Yeah, this is duct tape that was given to me by Cindy Koepp. It was a little piece left over from the upcoming boffer video that I have to shoot. Because, of course, I have to shoot a boffer video. I got to buy a new pop filter, one of the connections. Okay. They're not, I don't think they're terribly expensive. And they should be something. Oh, the cats are laying chaos again. I just heard, stop knocking stuff down, come echoing. And you can, my lovely wife has occasionally a very slight Southern accent from some of her relatives. I've picked up a bit of it from being around her too much. But when she's really annoyed, the Southern comes out. Oh, cool. I have a Blue Yeti mic with the metal stand. I don't have a microphone arm. I had to have an arm for my mic because I move so much stuff around the absolute mountain of chaos that is my desk. Well, maybe we can come up with some feasible way to easily fix the connections. And baby you along a bit. Have you tried baling wire? No, but seriously, get some twisty tie or something. You might be able to get one of the connections to stop spinning so freely. I'm investing in my PC monitor setup, then big pain and getting a new mic. Then I've been saving for a new drawing tablet monitor. I'm gonna be broke here soon. And pop filter's about $9.99 on Amazon. My tablet is fairly small, and a lot of people use much larger ones. But anytime I am not live streaming, I don't feel the size issue. I have some screen splitting issues because I run a all-in-one. So my actual desk rig is a Lenovo all-in-one. I got a fairly good deal on. My tablet, which is not plugged in right now, so you can see it. I have not changed the beat up screen protector, but it is a XP Pen 15.6 artist edition, and it's about $3 new, but it's been coming down. I think I paid $149 or $150 to Luke for it and the mic rig, and it comes with a nice case. And I got a good pen with nibbins. He also gave me a side little tool that I can adjust things with, but I never really got that one balanced with my rig. I will say to anyone who does a lot of typing, get yourself an ergonomic keyboard. It takes a little bit of adjustment, but as someone who suffers severe carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel, I could not type without this thing, and I keep mine on a ramp that's actually fairly high to keep from crunching my nerves. So it's upright. Also, I lose track of my typing, so I can see to type. Feel free to make fun of my typing. I'm terrible about it. You have a Huion tablet. They're very nice. Johnny runs a pad tablet, no screen on it. You can make it work and you'll be a lot less broke. Well, it worked for me. Pad tablets are great, especially when you are just getting started. I used them for years. I actually got one in Aldi by Medion that I used for years and years and years. But Luke gave me an opportunity to use this, and I haven't been able to. Grey Wolf Graphics says, the headphones I've been using are from my metal detector, LOL. Grant says, lots of people here I don't know. Well, I picked up Johnny from my time over at running the game for Red Valkyrie Presents. And I don't do a lot of evening programs because of the medications I take at night normally. And I could not be up as late as that show demanded, so I had to stop. But wonderful people. Alec is a local teenager who I know from the gaming and art programs I do at the library. They're doing a lot to get their art life started and are very talented and deserve a lot of support. Thus, I walk. Grey Wolf Graphics I met through Nerd Bacon with Luke Stone when I was doing that before I had to set up medically to do every other day. So they are great people, and that's what I do. I basically run through different social groups, and I go, hey, you're a great person. Welcome to the party. And Grant's ranking everybody and greeting everybody. You picked me up at the library at your drawing event. Yes, I did. Johnny, I'm using a Wacom tablet for CSP. Yep, I use CSP as well. No luck, thanks for the thoughts and lookies. I'm going to have to do some thinking. With that being said, see y'all in the green room. Oh, bye, Dawn. I'm running a little late. Grey Wolf, same, except for apart from the CSP part. Hiya, Grant. Yeah, my favorites are CSP, Krita, which is free, and Paint.net. Ironic here now on my on an Android device, because it doesn't have text. That's the one flaw. There for Android, there's an app called Infinite Painter. I adore Infinite Painter. It is very good, and that's when I'm drawing on my tablet or my phone. Finding the right tools at the right price point that you can afford is very important because it really helps you do what you do. Krita is great, but it's a bit of a RAM hog, and I actually don't have enough RAM on this. Oh, what's this? Let's see. Yep. Johnny just found out I can use a Wacom tablet to sign docs online too without download. That's neat. Nick basically was talking to me yesterday on how he feels. In some people need that they need at a certain point in their life, and how sometimes needs to lead them the right way and support them. Yeah. I believe in what I call either hinge pin or linchpin, depending on, of course, both terms work real well. People. These are people where either they are at a point of decision in their life. And I am not a powerful person. I'm not wealthy. I am not famous. I am not terribly talented in any single given thing. I have some knacks, but I look for people who are at that point where a positive nudge now will do great things for them later, and I try to do that. Or people who are very, where you could feel that. You ever meet somebody you could feel fate just curls around them? Like you're going to be very significant at some point. I worked in a lot of schools. I worked in a lot of places where you see people like, wow, there's something about you that's going to make you really potentially affect change. And with the right nudge now, you can do good, because I can only do little changes in people's lives. I try to find it. See, my goal in life is to be a footstool. It really is. Aside from, taking care of my son, taking care of my family, telling some stories and making sure everyone has fun. My mission a lot of times is I just want to put my hands like this and give people a boost up to the next level. I believe I operate with a sense of planned obsolescence. If I do my job right, people are benefited by me coming into their lives, and if they need me for instruction or association, it's for a limited time, and then they'll get to a place where they don't need me anymore. And a great many of them then move on to do wonderful things. And once in a while, a couple people will stick around like, hey, we still like you, or whatever. And that's groovy. But it isn't about me. It's about the service to the community. So thank you for recognizing that. Blue Tay says, I like CSP, but I'm worried they're going to turn to the same shenanigans as Adobe, which they're trying to do. They are stepping away from the one-time purchase model, and the new version is all subscription, and I can't do it. I buy programs. That's part of the reason why Krita is still on my box. That's why Paint.net is still on my box. That's why why Paint Shop Pro 3 is floating around here from Jask. I have old programs tucked away that as long as the systems will run, I will run if the ones that I use stop being viable. And I would hate for CSP to do that, but I'm prepared for it. I expect shenanigans. Donna says, I realized Calvin is in my window. He just woke up. Charcoal's there too. Yes. Blue Teddy, that's why I bought a 11 by 17 scanner, Plus Tech Optic Slim 1180. EVS told me it's the same one he uses, and he recommended it to me. I would love to get an 11 by 17 scanner, and I actually need a new drafting table, a drawing table for the paper drawing, because my rig is frankly embarrassing, and I'm not going to show it online right now. But that's coming, and thank you for reminding me that I need it, because I have a lot of stuff I have to do, and unfortunately, excuse me, recently I had to do the right thing to help somebody, maybe, and it may have delayed some of my personal financial upgrades, but that's what happens. And yeah. Oh no, look, Blue Teddy, are you using 11 by 17 paper or 8.5 by 11? Because a flatbed scanner, and please, while I have an all-in-one, get yourself an individual flatbed scanner. It's not terribly expensive. I'm sure we can recommend some. And that's what's great. I love that I can go, okay, artists, what are you using for what trope? Authors, what are you using for what trope? Artists, what gear are you using? What apps does everybody use to actually write in? These questions really provide a lot of input for people, but I've run very late on the program, as it is an hour 13, and I have to take care of some things before I go to a medical appointment. So, guys, I think I'm going to run some ads, let you catch up. Oh, start off illustrating in 1995. Heard of a PC that did it all old school. Had to learn digital programs. Oh yes, digital programs are great. Let me run some ads that I haven't run in a while. So I want to run. Actually, I need to run the Cindy Koepp ad, so I'm going to run that. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a message that finally went through. Okay, well then, yeah, I 11 by 17s can be expensive. Getting back to cover this stuff real quick. I have a Canon scan that's ancient. That 300 DPI and generally isn't good enough with color. I'm finding that too, as the image resolutions have gotten so high, it's actually caused me some trouble with being able to do some of the publish art, so I have to do a better one. And then I'm going to be tinkering with that in the near future. I have a Canon 3-in-1 that scans. Yep, got something like that popped over there too. Oh, and it's not 11 by 17, which I need on occasion. You see, yeah, I'm on 11 by 17 is on the list of upgrades, but I don't get to upgrade anything new until I get my office cleaned up. I have to get my office cleaned up entirely, reset so it's not quite so ramshackle, and then I get to get some goodies. Have to have that reward floating. But we are at an hour 17, so I want to run a quick ad for a friend of mine who actually I need to run one for Let Cat Art, and then I might run an old one. We'll see. We'll run it.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
I love the fact that she's come so forward and is doing more things with sales and publications, and it's just glorious. She's inspired me to do merch and things. I'm just fighting the good fight. Basically, in a perfect world, I would have a whole team of people to help keep the world straight enough for me to be able to do what I do. But I don't, so I'm constantly running in circles. Hence the reason the wall of knowledge and don't forget is so very heavily populated over there. But, oh, I just totally destabilized my camera for a moment. That happens. Let's do this. I'm not afraid to mess with my gear live. It makes for good content. More things are coming out. I have plans. But let's see the chat real quick. Selling my old PC. It's a new model, but old to me. I understand. And it's slow. Have you done had somebody upgrade the RAM? A lot of times just upgrading the RAM or adding more will really help. I'm itching to upgrade some stuff, but I'm only a few months from completely paying off my car if I stick to my current budget, so that comes first. That is mature and wonderful and fully understand. But if you have things we can help sell, we will definitely try to promote your stuff. Bought my Plus Tech from Amazon, $349. That's cool though. Yep. I also need a new scanner. Then I bought new football boots. Johnny, you make some of the best art I know. Please put that in a merchandisable format so we can try to sell it. I want you to make money. But with that, guys, I have frantic cries for you guys to put stuff out so I can promote it so you can make money. I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to actually be trying to get my system to let me send a link to Hojo, who wants me to be able to I want to be able to advertise his comic book here. Oh, about that. Wait. What you got, Johnny? I am literally holding the show on for if you have something. If you've got something merchable, I will definitely promote the living heck out of that. I'm excited. Yes. Imprint.com/gallery/Johnny/JP7. Yes. Yes. If you like pinup stuff, Johnny is your man. I am excited. I will be checking that link out. We will talk about getting a commercial made so that I can advertise your stuff, provided you keep it all only share as safe for work stuff for the show. That is wonderful. Now that is nice, Johnny. Yeah, that is something I am proud to end my episode on, and I am glad that we stuck around to know that is out there. We will be hopefully seeing that link a whole lot more in the near future. And we will talk about that more probably Monday on Nevermind the Furthermore. You can see me tonight at 8 o'clock for the stunning edition of the Historical Fencing Guild's live stream. There may be some surprises in store. And finally staged a 1/48 scale B-29 Super that's been out for delivery. Completes my World War II bomber. Oh, that is cool, Grey Wolf. Nice. Bye. Thanks. See y'all. That is so cool. Now, maybe remind me about this. I'd like to talk more about that Monday too. So I will see everybody here Monday. I know that. And I hope most of you are going to go over to the Historical Fencing Guild, where we're going to talk swords and shenanigans and some upcoming new stuff that's in the works there. Oh man, my hand got a little crampy. It looked like I had AI hands for a second. And then we've got more stuff coming down the pipe. So stick around until I see you next, whenever I see you. Guys, keep creating, keep drawing, keep writing, keep making games and music, because whatever you make, you can edit, you can fix, you can improve, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you. See you.